Hello chess friends, I'm back with another brilliant chess problem for you. It's again the same theme which I think many people are actually enjoying, and they did ask me to continue on the same series of trapping the queen. So looking at problems where we have to trap the queen. Basically it's so beautiful how the pieces coordinate, and the impossibility of, and the virtually it looks impossible. Here again, just take a look at this problem. All white has got is a few pawns and a knight, and you have to trap the queen on b8. Now that at first sight looks like a crazy task. How are you going to trap the queen? It has so many squares. It's so powerful. In fact, it looks like black can at any moment give a check and just get away with things. But actually, it is possible to trap the queen thanks to the very vulnerable position of the black king. So, if you are looking this problem for the first time, I would like you to pause the video and just go ahead, give yourself a few minutes and try to come up with the answer. And basically, this exercise is just simply to compare your solutions with the actual solution and see how you fared against it. So pause the video and try to find the solution. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first few moves. The first move is knight to g6 check, basically forcing black to move. Now, if the king goes somewhere to f5, for example, king f5, then did you spot it? White has a check followed by a very pretty checkmate. Look at this, h4, and the king is checkmated. Excellent. So basically this knight g6 move forces black to move to the other side of the board, that is to go to d5. And now here comes the main move. This is very important to find. White plays b3, and this is actually the most difficult move, because when I was solving this puzzle, I was looking at knight e7 check, knight f4 check. None of them was working. Yes, I was considering that b3 has to be played at some point, but not I didn't guess that it has to be played so early. b3 is completely winning for white now. Yes, the queen is trapped. Let's see how. uh, let us look at some moves. Maybe let's see what happens if he takes the pawn. Again, this queen is as free as anybody, and that's how it looks. But here comes the point. White now plays knight to f4 check, and you realize that if king steps on c5, then knight to d3 is a fork, and in case it goes to e5, knight to d3 is again a fork, winning the queen. So obviously we will not capture the pawn with our queen. There are so many squares for the queen. For example, let us give us a check with queen e7, and what is white going to do? Isn't the queen escaping? The answer is absolutely not. After king f6, now you see that there is a huge threat of knight to f4 or knight to e7 checkmate. I mean, if the queen moves, then knight e7 is a checkmate. Otherwise, knight f4 is a big threat. So black has to react here. The king has absolutely no squares. The black king has absolutely no square here, and that is the reason he has to basically settle for queen takes on e3, stopping the checkmate. But knight e7 nevertheless actually wins the queen again. So you can see the knight is absolutely dominant piece. It's such a dominant piece. It's actually dominating the queen here. Wonderful. So going back, let us not play queen a7. Instead, why not just go queen b6? This looks logical. Let us just play this. Now you see the point again. White again very simply plays king to f6 and saying to black as if now I'm again threatening a mate, either on f4 with knight f4 or simply on e7. And how are you going to defend that? Basically, again you see that black just cannot make any queen move or a pawn move, because knight e7 is again threatened, and that is the reason the pawn on e3 has to be captured, and simply we go into the very similar variation as we have just seen, and knight f5 is actually a fork, winning the queen. So going back, have we missed some of the move? Let me see. After b3, is there something we haven't seen? I think we've covered up everything. So in case I have missed something, you can always comment down, and I always check all the comments and I will reply to you. So yeah, how do you feel about this problem? At first sight, it looks virtually impossible. It's again one of the other problems we have checked out on our on our YouTube channel, and it's just wonderful. I took 15 minutes, and I was actually at the end was able to solve this one. Yeah, wonderful problem. This was actually by Alexey Troitsky, a wonderful composer. I've looked at so many of his chess problems, and he's actually making puzzles on problems on the same theme, trapping the queen. He has made so many puzzles on that. So wonderful, thank you for watching, and if you like the video, just subscribe to the channel and do let me know in the comments if I've missed something. Bye.